Right, hello, it's the £1 Gamer again today, and today is quite a big sort of haul from Bristol Video Gaming Expo of 2026 that I went to yesterday, and just getting around to do the video. So this lot here, all this part cost me £25, and a console down the side, a boxed console, which was included in all this. So I'll do this one first. Actually, my wife got me this from eBay. I'm not sure how much she paid for it, but Super Mario World 3D World for the Wii U. So it's in okay condition. Couple of marks, but should be okay. Doesn't look like disc rot at all, so that's okay. Right, so when we got to the Video Game Expo in Bristol, we got there around just after 10 o'clock because it was quite hard to find from the closest parking space that you could get. So first of all, looked around, got to some boxes on the floor, and they said everything's £2 or 6 things for £10. So I got 12 things. A Leaps to GS Leapfrog for £2. So it came with the case and the game, which is Toy Story 3. So this is actually a Leaps to 2, according to my CLC Games app. And not sure if it works. Does have batteries in, but they are very hard to come out. So that one is quite easy. They are in their own casings. So I'm hoping that you can take these out quite easily. So yeah, 2 screws. So there was only a little bit of corrosion on one of these batteries, but it doesn't turn on, so they are flat. So this is for kids, obviously. One rear camera is probably 1.3 megapixels, and it's got the same batteries in the other side. So very heavy for what it is. It feels alright. Probably not going to use it, but it's just getting it for a collector's item. And the cartridges are really small. They go in the bottom, just like that, and come out. So for kids, it's a really small cartridge, really thin. So a bit of an oversight there. But for literally £2, or actually £1.66, everything came to each. So for £1.66, a heavy console, Leapfrog 2 GS. Oh, I've got the hiccups. And the game included and the case. So for £1.66. I take this out in game. Not sure what it's called because it is in Japanese. Obviously not the original case, but good condition. Again, £1.66. Everything in this pile is £1.66. I don't know how many times I need to say that. So I'm probably going to say it again, but I try not to. A RF unit, auto RF switch for the Dreamcast, still boxed. Doesn't look like it's been opened because it's still sealed. So I think I've got a different one. Not sure what it's by, but it weren't boxed. So yeah, some of them do have prices on them, but they were still £2 each, or 6 for £10. A hard drive for the Xbox 360, 60 gigabyte hard drive, priced up at £3, but still £1.66. Yeah, I've said it again. Don't know if it works, so I'm going to test it on one of my 360s. So that was a good find. I could have got a lot of things there, but I went for this time. I went for things that I knew I wanted, and I'll probably use. £1, the £1.66 or £2 for this might have been a bit expensive for a Sega Game Gear Sonic Hedgehog 2 manual, but it's in really good condition, and plus put it in just to add to it. So I do have the game on. I think it's supposed to score without the manual. So a RF television adapter for the GameCube. So that's from way back in the day, because they're now going out of business. So fully compatible with the GameCube. Let's have a look in this. Let's actually see if it is actually in there, because I didn't actually look. So RF, yep, that's in there. Good condition. Probably hasn't really been used, but it is plugged in. So on the other side. All right, quite a few Super Famicom games. I don't actually know what any of these are, but still have the inserts, warranty or warning thing. This one has a map on it, so a map with it. I'll see if I can open that very carefully. It's actually quite nice paper. It's not the normal paper you normally get. So there you go. That's the map of the game, I believe. So it would be a bit weird if it wasn't the map of the game. Just give you a map of something that's not related. All right, the instruction manual and business stuff. So goods and things like that. I think this is in the game by the looks of it. So business, goods and trading, TV, book, soundware. Maybe this is what you can get for it. So the cartridges are actually in really good condition. So all the labels are in good condition. I mean, it's a bit of yellowing on the casing, but other than that, for £1.66, you can't complain. So and they're all boxed. There's only one without all the inserts. So yeah, I think I was the only one who got those, because my wife saw those before I got there, and I was like, yeah, let's have that, and have that. So yeah, the World War II game, and by Curry or Coy. They've done quite a few games, so a nice manual. Back in the day, they did really nice manuals. So it's a shame Nintendo don't do that anymore, but I suppose they changed with the times. Again, good condition. Pins are in good condition, so hopefully when I get my polymeter, I'll be putting these on. So quite a few to do, and I will be ripping the game onto SD card, ripping the ROM onto an SD card later. So the next one is baseball, and this one is in still got the bag, and it still has the manual, and I'm guessing the manual went in its bag. So let's put that in there. Right, and oh, did it go that way? Oh, I've gone that way. No, let's just do that so we don't ruin it. You don't see things for that kind of price nowadays, especially nowadays. I should say. Right, again, good condition. So obviously but I do not speak Japanese. I don't read Japanese either. So but they should be quite easy to play. Maybe I might learn a bit of Japanese playing these games. I don't know, but these are from Namco. Maybe are they also Namco before they became Namco? I don't know. That could be quite interesting. So 1986 and 1992. All right, now this one, according to my CLC apps, CLC app, I've already got this, but a different artwork, especially on the cartridge. I don't remember seeing that artwork, but apparently I've already got it. But it would be loose if I do have it. So good condition. Manual, good condition. A bit of dog hairing on the bottom, but still readable if you can read Japanese. And I'm not going to use Google Translate for everything. Yeah. going quite fast today, so it's quite late at night. And the next one is again baseball. So baseball simulation. The box isn't in great condition, and this is the one without all the inserts, but it's a cheap price. So as long as it works, I'm not too bothered about what things look like, as long as they work how they're meant to. Scoreboards and things like that. I think the scoreboards might be completely wrong, but I don't think there'll be scoreboards if they're already filled in. But quite a few box ones now, and a Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare 2 Prima official game guide. So Prima are no longer around anymore, not even online, I don't think. Nice illustrated, and tells you what everything does, and maps and weapons, things like that. So, and also there I got right. So a admin grandstand model 6000 colour temp with 10 video games inside. Well, include programmed in. So I got it for £5. So that was the £25 well spent. Comes with a manual, and I haven't actually taken this out. So I'm going to be really careful, and that's not being careful, but there you go. Right, let's have a look. So the joystick still feels good. Yep, they've still got a bit of tension on them. Left or right, I'm guessing that's the difficulty. It's clicky enough, and I'm guessing that's difficult for the right side as well. So, and game selection here. So power on, so power on off, game and reset, team left, team right, and speed or professional, so speed, slow and fast, and serve, manual or automatic serve. So serve and fire is these buttons there, and don't know if they work if you're not pushing down, but there you go. Another console for my collection for £5 box, and I normally do £15 per if a console is boxed. So it's like £10 off. So I'm doing fairly well with this. Right, next, I've got quite a big one coming up soon. These two, so this was for £14. Got them down to £13. It's quite dusty and missing the flaps. So Sonic and Knuckles, the lock-on cartridge. So £13 for that, and £4 for Mega Game 6 Volume 2. So that's not too bad. 4 and 13, so £17. Is it? 13, 14, 15. Yep, 17. My brain went dead. So I got money off everything, actually. £1 or so there, here and there. So not in bad condition, not in great condition, but good condition, I suppose, as long as they work. Right, and then these weren't a great deal. Got both of these for £10. Gun Griffin and Pebble Beach Golf Links for the Sega Saturn. So not too bad, but could have done better. There was quite a few games with no pricing. So, right, on to one of my main ones. So, About a year or so ago, I traded my audiophile PlayStation for some other gaming things with a friend, and been trying to find one ever since. And I found one for £35. I'm not too sure if that's been modified or not. So it does look different, but oh, that's a bit loose. But it is in really good condition. So I saw two PlayStations, and I felt the back of them, and I felt this one, and yeah, I'm having it. So 35, I've got it for 30. Really clean. Things been taken apart and cleaned out and hopefully modified, possibly. But the PlayStation logo is a bit dark. Don't know if that's been changed or not, but all good. And then now I've got every single version of the PlayStation, including PS1. And this one, back in the day, you had to play games upside down because it would overheat. So barely any ventilation there. But this is the one that most people would want because of these outputs. So serial in out and AV multi out, audio left and right, and audio view DC out. I don't actually know what that is, and video out. So there you go. And it also, there you go. And it also came with an original controller, a competition pro RF auto switch. So didn't have one of those, and plug. I've got a lot of those because every PlayStation uses them. So, and my most expensive one was right at the end. So this is a retro scaler. So he wanted £84.99, so 85 quid, and I got him down to £80. So what this is, you can plug in your old consoles and VHS or anything that plugs into old CRTs, and you plug it into the back here and here, and even through SCART, and it will come out through the HDMI port. So done some research, and it goes for around 75 to 90ish, depending on where you go. So not too bad. There is a smaller blue one for 60 or 65. I did walk away, and I had looked at what money I had left, and I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. Screw it, 80 quid. If I can get them down to 80 quid, I'd have it. And it comes with, it's a retro scaler GBS-C Pro, and for some reason it's also got Wi-Fi on it, and a little very small screen. Type C 2, Type C 1, and Type C 2. It's video in. Power, I'm guessing that's to boot it or reboot it. Audio out in case you want to pass the audio to something else, and VGA in as well. So, and it comes with a remote, so you can do quite a lot of the things on the remote without touching the little knob right here. So I think, oh, and a plug, because I've got a load of those, but it's helpful to know no, it's the right one that you're using, so you don't break it. So what I'm going to do with this is, I've got most of my consoles plugged into the CRT through a switcher, so I'm going to keep those plugged in there and route the switcher through this, possibly downstairs if I can find room. I don't think I can though. I've got quite a few things down there, so yeah, could be quite interesting. Might be able to get a few things on there downstairs, don't know. So but £80 is what I had anyway. What I made off the sales on Facebook. So there you go. PlayStation, a retro scaler, quite a few Nintendo games, some Sega Saturn games, Elite Frog. So basically 2 consoles. So it's not the best, well, not the most I've come home with, but it is this time quality over quantity, I'd say. Very hard to find things for £1 now, so near impossible. I didn't see anything for £1 actually. First time ever. Close to £1.66, so yeah, not too bad. Definitely go again. Weren't too bad. Next one is Cardiff in March, I believe. No, March, April, May, might be May. I don't know, but there's another one coming up soon and in a different place. So there you go. That's the video for today, a late video, and thank you for coming. Hope you all have a good day, and £1 Gamer